remember the runes that Lucane mentioned? These secret runes will open the gate to the illusionary lands. The rune you needed. The 3 special runes react with each other and connect to the illusionary lands. You step forth into the illusionary lands. The goddess's powers of resurrection cannot reach you here. a ground-shaking thud that parts the clouds, the ancient dragon falls. You have returned it to its eternal sleep. The immortal dragon slumbers once again. Congratulations, hero. With your own hands, you have defeated a myth.
Wow, that's a lot.
The dragon's crown lay near the ancient dragon. It was the cause of this incident, but you can make it a symbol of hope. Without the demons, this is just an ordinary crown. However, the minds of the people have ascribed great power to it. The dragon's crown to the new queen, Vivian. The crown of the Elysian king fits her well. With the legendary crown, the royal scepter and orb, none can deny her rightful ascension to the throne. The dragon's crown will be a symbol of power, inspiring fear in the hearts of any who would threaten Highland. It represents the fact that warriors who defeated the mightiest foes reside in Highland and will rise to defend it from any threat. Queen Vivian invites you to work at the castle. You value your freedom, so you politely decline. However, you vow to work for the queen whenever the need may arise. In turn, she blesses you with the royal favor for life. As you exit through the great gate, many soldiers turn and salute. You have completed a legendary accomplishment. Queen Vivian would lead Highland well, reclaiming its past borders and reasserting itself as a powerful nation. The tale of the Dragon's Crown ends here. Despite accomplishing enough for myriad lifetimes, your story is just beginning. Had once built a great kingdom underground. Now, the few surviving dwarves lived banded together in small villages. They were nearly exterminated by the ancient dragon, and the underground kingdom became his. The dwarves dub you the Noble Avenger and convey heroic status upon you. Your words are given incredible weight. Dwarves drink with you and dream of a great and powerful nation led by the Noble Avenger. Their hopes are rightly placed, as you will eventually lead them to glory, your name echoing throughout the halls of time.
After you beat the game the first time, you unlock hard mode, which increases the difficulty, and then you get to beat it one more time, which you'll see at the end of the credits, so stay tuned. If you'd like to see the ending for the fighter, I do have that on my channel, so you guys know. So I've beaten the fighter on the PlayStation 3, and I beat the Vita version with the dwarf. I'm going to have a separate video going over every single boss battle in the game. It's going to be titled Dragon's Crown Boss Battles, Path A Bosses, and then Path B bosses. So feel free to check that out if you just want to see all the boss fights. There are a total of 19 bosses. You have 18 from the different ruins. Then of course you have the final boss as well, which you guys already seen in this video. And I do have a review for the game as well for both versions, which I gave a 10 out of 10. I would really highly recommend it for either the PS3 or the Vita, whatever version you want.
When you glance up at the goddess statue, you notice that the image of Althena has been made anew. When you touch it, the goddess's voice echoes in your head. Her power returned because you defeated the dragon who stole it. Althena praises you and reveals a shocking truth. The ancient dragon you defeated was not the only one that awakened. She wishes that you would also save Jula and Vernus. With the goddess's combined powers, the seal will become stronger. They'd be able to seal the gate room permanently, forever locking the ancient dragons in the illusionary lands. first, you must defeat the ancient dragon who has stolen the goddess Jula's powers. To accomplish this, you must gather 9 more talismans. The trials to claim these will be even more difficult. These other ancient dragons have been awakened for much longer than the first. They will be far more formidable.
Alright, so Star's difficulty has been increased to hard. Your maximum level is now 65. You can change back to the previous difficulty in the temple. So now the difficulty is going to be on hard. You're able to go up to 65 now. And all the dungeons that you face in terms of the talismans are going to be a lot harder. So pretty much you're going to have to get all 9 talismans again and to pretty much do it all over, but at a much harder difficulty. Once you beat it again, it's going to increase the difficulty once more. Then you can shoot for the level cap of 99, and there's some other modes as well. You can go to the Colosseum and go through these different levels and get all kinds of loot. Same thing with the Labyrinth of Chaos.
Gather the 9 talismans to weaken the dragon, and then defeat it to restore power to the goddess Jula.
So there you go, that was the Vita version that I beat with the Dwarf on the PS3. I beat it with the Fighter. Now I'm still going to continue on and I'll show you guys the endings, the other 2 endings once I actually reach that far for, fixing the other 2 statues. But anyways, that's the walkthrough. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. Don't forget to stay tuned because I'm going to be uploading videos for each and every one of the boss battles in 2 separate videos. Path A bosses and Path B bosses, and of course the final boss. Anyways, keep it real here at Gamerfuzion.